Sup guys, Overdov here. Today we're gonna be farming for the potential airdrop of Linea. This is the child of the Consensus. I don't think the Consensus really needs introduction, but still, it's a company that made MetaMask. They raised $725 million in VC funds with a valuation of $7 billion. Linea is the new name of the chain that was previously known as Consensus ZK EVM. It's currently on a testnet, so you only need your time, you don't need any money. Apart from the fact that if you wanna get the girly ETH fast, I may suggest spending like $2-3 to get a decent amount and not bother with the stingy faucets. As usual, before we begin, a couple of disclaimers. First of all, nothing in this video is financial advice, always do your own research. Second, there is no guarantee that the company will do the airdrop in the future. And lastly, even if they do an airdrop, there is no guarantee that the steps we do in the video will make us eligible for the token. With that out of the way, let's begin. As usual, all links gonna be in description. For wallets, we only need MetaMask and we'll need to add 3 testnets there. Fastest way to do that is go to chain list, then click this include testnets, and then you can search here. So what we need Binance Smart Chain testnet, we need Girly obviously, and then we need Linea. If you already have Binance and Girly, you may skip this, just add Linea. For Binance, you can search BSC here, and as you can see Binance Chain's testnet, you just click add to MetaMask and confirm. I already have that in my MetaMask. Then if you need Girly, obviously search Girly and add this one. You can search Linea, but for me that button didn't work, so if that happens to you, you have to manually add this. Then go to the link in description and we have to put this information manually here. For that you need to add network, then click add manually, and then put this data here and click save. If you copy paste that, be sure to not include any spaces. Next we need to get ourselves some testnet tokens. For the BNB there is a standard faucet here, you put your address and it will send you 0.1 BNB. Girly is a lot more complicated, as you may know. You can only currently on Alchemy get 0.05 Girly ETH per day, and it's actually not even per day, you have to wait 24 hours to request again. And most likely this amount of Girly ETH is not going to be enough to do the activities on Linea, so you either have to like request several days in a row. If you're planning to participate in more airdrop farming for different chains, I would actually suggest to go and buy yourself a little Girly ETH. You can do this on this bridge that we already covered in layer 0 farming video. Here you can swap your Ether into Girly ETH. So for example, you can swap a very small amount and you get 8.5. How much does that cost? It's like 1.8 USD plus gas. So you're effectively paying like 2-3 USD to get yourself a lot of Girly ETH. I think it's a great way to save time instead of like trying to get very small amounts from faucets. Next we go into the first bridge, and that's Hop Exchange. First we need to connect the wallet, make sure that your network is Girly. Then you can go to the faucet and actually mint yourself 10 USDC. I already did that today, so I won't be able to do that. Next we go into the send, and this is basically the bridge. Click on ETH, and here we're gonna move our Girly ETH to Linea. I already did that, so I'm gonna use just a small amount. And click send and confirm transaction on the MetaMask. And then you can close this and you can do the same with the USDC, bridging your USDC. Now these 2 transactions, they're the most lengthy ones. It's probably gonna take like 10 to 20 minutes to complete them. So while you wait, what you can do, you can go to the second bridge, also connect your wallet, then switch your network to BSC. And if you are on BSC, you will be able to select Linea in the destination chain. And you can also check whether or not you wanna bridge BNB or BUSD. We're gonna bridge BNB in this case, that we got from the faucet earlier. We can, for example, do this. It will calculate, and again transfer, confirm, and confirm on the MetaMask. There's a pending transaction. You can also add to MetaMask the Linea version of the BNB, and also if it's not automatically added, you can add the same way the USDC. Then you need to switch your MetaMask network to Linea, and you basically wait until your funds arrive. When they arrive, we go to convert function, make sure to select Linea here. This should be ETH, and then we're gonna click here to wrap some ETH. I'm gonna do 0.05, you click wrap and confirm on MetaMask. And then we're gonna right away unwrap a small amount just to do this transaction basically. One point about Linea is currently compared to Girly Testnet, transactions are a lot cheaper. So you're paying just a small amount in gas, so that's fine. You can do a lot of transactions with a small amounts of Ether that you breached previously. Okay, I'm gonna unwrap. Process is the same. Okay, we got it. Next up, we need to convert some wrapped ETH into HETH. So I'm gonna do around 30% of what I have here. Again, approve. Here, approve all. And when you have these windows in all the transactions pretty much, click use default, and if you have it, then click next, approve, and we are waiting for the transaction. Once it's approved, we need to click convert, and again confirm. After this transaction is done, we can go to pool, and here we need to find ETH Linea pool, and you can add liquidity here. In this case, it doesn't really matter how much you're adding. Preview, deposit, you need to approve. As you can see, every transaction is taking like roughly 30 seconds to complete, which is not bad for the testnet. And then we're gonna withdraw some of that liquidity right away. You can just keep all tokens, select some amount that you want. I'll select 50%, preview, and then withdraw the 50% of what we staked previously. And that's it for the HOP exchange. Now we're gonna move to the Uniswap. As always, first we need to connect the wallet. Only MetaMask is currently supported. Next, we're gonna swap some ETH to the wrapped ETH. Again, I'm going for the really small amount here. Click wrap. It's roughly the same thing that on HOP exchange, but it's good to use different Dexes. Okay, and then we need some wrapped USDC, which is really weird here because like exchange rate is so ridiculous. Like you can see basically the exchange rate, and this is not a mistake. It's just basically how it is here currently. So what you can try to do, like most likely it's going to be result in error. I wasn't able to do it today, but you can still try, put a bunch of zeros and try to swap it. Maybe it will go through now. Yeah, it gives me error. Same thing happened earlier today. Doesn't matter. The point here, if something doesn't work, just skip it and come back later, because in my opinion there is absolutely no point here in sitting for like 30 minutes trying to understand what's going wrong. Can't really swap anything else here. If you go to pool, you can try to create a new position here. There are also a lot of errors here popping up, so I don't know. Anyways, depending on when you watch this video, just know that the functionality is there. They're probably gonna fix this, and you can just swap, and you can also add liquidity here later on. Next up, we have this Defi app, FWDX. Also need to connect the wallet, and here we go to faucet, and you can mint Bitcoin, Ether, USDT or USDC. Now all of these tokens, they're not universal. They're a version of this token for this exchange, so it doesn't matter what you mint. We're gonna mint, for example, and you can mint any amount. Let's mint 1000 BTC. They're minted, and now we're gonna mint, let's mint Ethereum, also 1000 Ethereum. Okay, we minted our tokens, then we can go to create the market. Here you can put some amount of BTC and ETH. For example, I'll put 50-50. This is the validity date. and put any dates in the future and click approve, then sign, use default, next, approve, and we're done basically here, just waiting for the confirmation. Okay, cool, we created the market. Next we can go to explore the markets. We need to find the market with the tokens that we minted. In this case, for example, this one. Be sure that your network is Linea Testnet. You can click on the market. You can check the left to fill amount here. You can't do more than this amount. In this case, we're gonna do, let's say 5. I'm doing 5 ETH. Fill the market, confirm transaction, and that's it. And that's what we do on this Defi app. Let's move on. Next we have Mass Protocol. Again, connecting wallet. Wallet is connected, and the first time you open this window, you will get like tutorial windows. You can skip those and you can read those. It's up to you really. The first thing we're gonna do here is you go to faucet, USDC faucet, and here you input your address. Pass the captcha, select the Linea and request USDC. Now in my particular case, I wasn't able to do that because it seems like I already requested, but the USDC never came to my wallet actually. I don't know why. As you can see, I added the contract address. Now, one important point, this USDC is not this USDC. The USDCs that you are requesting here, this contract, is just for trading on Testnet on Mass Protocol. That's it. But nevertheless, if it works for you, you can copy that address and you can add this manually into MetaMask. As you can see, import tokens, you input the address here and add a custom token, and the USDC will be on your wallet. How this works here, in order to be able to quote-unquote trade, you need to deposit the funds into the vault. So if you manage to get your 100 USDC from their faucet, you can deposit your USDC here. Since I don't have it, I'll be using ETH. Say I'm gonna deposit 0.01 ETH, confirm. Okay, we are all done. It took just a few minutes. So once you deposit into the vault, then you go to trade. If you deposited USDC, you're gonna see USDC here. If you deposited your ETH, you need to click on sell, because basically how it works, if you wanna buy, well, we are on Ethereum USDC pair. So in order to open the buy order, you need your USDC, and in order to open sell order, in this case, you need ETH in this vault. So I have ETH, I'm gonna be selling. Here you can click market. Basically what it is, limit, you set the price yourself, and then you wait when the market hits your price, and then the position is open. If you want to do it fast, just do the market. That basically means that you open your position on the closest price available on the market. And then you can select the quantity here. The 100% is the amount that you currently have in the vault. I will do around 25% here. It should give me around 43 USDC. Then we sign transaction. Order is created. And since it was the market order, it gets instantly filled. You can see here in order history, 2 transactions I did previously and the one I did now. And if you go back to deposit/withdraw, as you can see now, I have 26 USDC in my vault. Now I'm gonna do the reverse transaction. I'm gonna buy ETH with this amount of the USDC that I have. Again, going back, if you originally had USDC, first you buy with that USDC and then you can sell this amount of ETH. In this case, I need that 100%. I place my order, sign, order is created and gets instantly filled. And now if I want to withdraw my ETH, I actually have some leftovers. That can happen also. Now I go to the ETH vault and let's say I want to withdraw some amount just to do the transaction now. I'm not withdrawing all because as usual I'm gonna come back to this app from time to time, do some trades, and MetaMask popped again in like 1 minute and we need to confirm one more time. Alright, we're done with the mass protocol and now we're moving on to the ghost chain NFT. Here just connect your wallet first, and then a simple action here is to disperse collection. You put a really small amount of ETH that you can afford and you click disperse and confirm the transaction. Alright, it succeeded. Now the second function here, I haven't tried it today. It says claim your free GML NFT on Linea. We're gonna try that. Okay, what we need to do here, we need to connect the wallet, then switch the network to Linea. Then we're gonna try to claim. I don't know what to expect, to be honest here. Well, it says transaction succeeded. Okay, the NFT looks to be minted. Can check the profile. Cool. Yeah, so do that. Okay, and the last but not least, we're gonna interact with the blockchain in a developer-like manner. We're gonna actually deploy a simple smart contract. When you follow the link, you need to click on contracts and storage.sol. And then we go here, Solidity compiler. Be sure that it has the latest version here. Then click compile. Then we need to go to deploy and run transactions tab. Here, it's very important, you need to select injected provider MetaMask and we simply click deploy. The MetaMask will pop. It will ask you to sign transactions. We wait a bit and you have to see the green message here saying that it's basically deployed. And you can also check the smart contract on chain. It basically doesn't do anything, it just stores the number. But you can interact with it, so it's a proper smart contract on chain. Once we've done that, we need to go and fill out the Google form. Again, all links are in description. So sign into Google with your account, just answer these questions, and then you click submit and bam, you're done, you submitted your feedback. These are the steps I would recommend doing today. As usual, come back from time to time, do some transactions, and also check this ecosystem portal for the new projects that are being added. Keep in mind that depending on when you watch this video, there could be new dApps coming into ecosystem that are worth interacting with, so you can check them on this page. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to comment below. If you found the video helpful, please drop a like, consider subscribing. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.